What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is episode 3 of Blame the Team podcast. Christmas Noobs with my co-host here. What alias are you going by this day?
Today's alias is going to be Tactical Tuna.
Tactical Tuna. One of these days, you're going to have to go with the OG name.
OG Mudbone.
The OG prior to when you became titties.
To the OG.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we got about 30 more episodes to go before I even get there. So.
That's true. And hundreds after that.
Yeah. Being generous with 30.
You got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I guess a quick shout out to our sponsors. We didn't get sponsored by Doc Johnson, surprisingly.
I thought we really had it too that last time.
We were really driving Doc Johnson.
Dude, I was waiting for the email. I was waiting.
Maybe if I personally send them that.
That's right.
That link.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I should do. I should find their boss.
Send it to him.
Let them know that, hey, I'm the captain now.
You're the real Doc.
Yeah, I'm the real Doc Johnson. You don't call me the Woodmaster because I cut wood all day. All right. Anyways, I'm bringing it back. Today's unofficial sponsor is Bowl of Beer.
The Bowl of Beer.
When life hands you lemons, grab a red plastic bowl and put beer in it.
The original bowl didn't make the first cut, so we have to bring it back.
Yeah, I gotta bring it back.
That's funny. What you got in there? You gotta show off what you got in there.
Ooh, okay. Maybe a second unofficial sponsor of the day, Moosehead Lagers. Canadian's finest.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Canada's finest.
So Christmas Noobs. Everyone's favorite time of the year.
When Broke-tober rolls around, which is coming on us fast. It's
when all the adults get to waste their hard-earned money on video games.
Yes, neglecting their own children to beat up on yours.
Yes, and the Call of Duties and the Battlefields come out.
Ooh.
And then,
that whole season, that whole quarter, fourth quarter is my favorite quarter.
Broke-tober, man.
Broke-tober.
But
coming up fast. It's June 7th.
Yes.
Coming up fast.
I don't. What is coming out, anyways? I don't think
5?
there's anything. Oh, I thought they delayed that. Oh, wait.
No, they just delayed. They just delayed the reveal.
No. I thought they revealed, I thought they revealed that they delayed the PS5 too.
No, I think it was just the reveal. I doubt that Sony's gonna miss all that money.
Yeah, no, okay. I don't know where I got that from. But
yeah, they're just delaying. But they published like pictures and shit of it, like what it's gonna look like. So even though they like delayed the reveal.
Oh, did they?
They still posted like pictures. Yeah, kind of just looks like
the
PC tower.
The PS5.
Mhm.
Oh, I know they revealed the controller. I didn't know they revealed the console.
Kind of looks like a PC tower that lays on its side.
Is that spaceship looking thing that?
I don't know what you're looking at.
No way.
I don't know what you're looking at.
I don't know.
It's out. There are pictures up.
November 20th, supposed release date.
Yeah. Which is right around the right time.
And then whatever comes out.
Sure.
What?
When did PS4 come out?
November 15th, 2013. So it's been 7 years.
It was, November.
So it's, the same time.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked.
We always do.
Yeah, this train's already off the tracks.
So for those of us who indulge into Broke-tober, the best time of the year is, of course,
indulge.
About 1 or 2 days after Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, it's like shooting, dude. So good.
So, yeah, that's fish in a barrel. So usually what happens is some hot game comes out. I don't know, August, September, October. Say Call of Duty. All right, Call of Duty comes out, Halo comes out. Usually that comes out summertime-ish, summer to fall. And, you know, all the people who, you know, have jobs, oh, shit, you know, they can afford it. And so they play it when it comes out. But there's all the kiddies who don't have allowances, who don't have jobs, who parents tell them no. They have to wait until the holidays.
Amen.
And so holidays roll around, and mommy and daddy buys you your favorite console.
The next iteration of Call of Duty.
Yeah, your favorite console plus your favorite, Halo, Call of Duty, or whatever. And you're hopping online all bright-eyed and fluffy-tailed, thinking you're going to have the time of your lives. And little do you know that you are walking into the wolf's den. You are walking into a crowd that will deliberately create new fake profiles so they can get the boot camp modes where it's like levels 0 through 5, just so they can slaughter the helpless,
slaughter the younglings. It's like Anakin when he goes to kill all the little kids.
Yes,
it's just there's no effort involved.
It is. I am Jason Voorhees, and y'all are the kids having sex at Crystal Lake. Like, y'all don't even know.
You don't even know what's coming.
Don't even know.
It's, dude, remember when we were...
I remember doing that. What game was it?
Yeah.
What game was it that had boot camp? Was it Call of Duty or was it Halo?
Oh, well, Call of Duty had boot camp. Halo had boot camp. Halo had the level-locked boot camp. That might be what you're referring to.
It was like 1 to 3 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was that. But the game that I think we abused it the most was definitely Call of Duty, because when we were running with the crew.
Yeah. And that's when we created those fake accounts.
Yes. The Slippery Spoon.
That was still on Xbox, yeah. The Patriot Pickle and the Slippery Spoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
God, that was so long ago, dude, because we got that from when we worked at that restaurant.
Yep.
When we worked at the Four Corners Cafe.
Yeah, buddy. That was the original.
First unofficial shot of the night.
Oh yeah, there you go. We'll save that for later for the official.
Yeah, if you live in Western New York.
Shout out
Western New York. That's 2 shout outs in a row.
Look at that. On a roll already.
Someone give me a Grammy. Grammy, please.
What was the most? Because we ran TDM a lot, and in the original Black Ops, it went to 75. What was the highest score?
Well, that was the original. That was the original Call of Duty's. Modern Warfare 2 was 75.
Yeah.
7,500.
Yeah, whatever it was. 75 kills. But
yeah,
what was the our best score? It was like 75 to, was it 75 to 12 or 7 or something? Or 2?
For when you and I were in the same lobby, when it was you and I plus the crew, it was like 75 and...
I thought it was single digit.
No, so I hit single digits with the crew when you weren't there. It was 75 and 900.
Okay.
7,500 and 900, and that was on
that's
the
where
sub
I'm getting,
base.
That's where I'm getting the
you weren't there that night.
The Modern Warfare 2.
I was Modern Warfare 2 on sub base. I was hiding on that little alley behind the boxes all at the end.
I remember your spot. Yep.
And I had the intervention with thermal. On it. Yeah. And I was just destroying these kids. I don't think my reflexes were ever that good. Like, I don't know what it was. I was just on fire that night. But I think our personal best was like 75 and 15.
I thought it was 12.
Okay.
I think it was...
Maybe it was a 12.
Yeah.
It was one of those curly numbers that has a loop at the bottom and a flat thing at the top, dude.
It wasn't even fair. Like, I genuinely felt bad.
Yeah.
After that was done.
I know... I can't remember the one Black Ops. The shooting range?
Yeah, that was Black Ops 1. Yeah.
That was like that was one of our best maps.
Mm-hmm.
I always posted up in the second story with the M60.
Yep.
I just mowed them down out of the spawn. That was fucked up. That was such a piece of shit.
Easily our best multiplayer game though was Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Without question.
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, we hopped into it. We hopped into it too late. Well, okay, no, we didn't. We hopped into it when it came out, but we hopped online too late.
Well, and that really didn't make a difference because every time we played online, dude, it was a slaughter.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we literally had to make rules for our lobbies that you couldn't push spawns because, I mean, that's every game turned out that way. Our problem was that we didn't have neither of us had online availability, so neither of us could play.
Internet. Yeah, we didn't have internet back then.
Correct.
Think about that. That's like
right.
That's like our age right there. It was like
so our standard for terrorist hunt was obnoxious. Like your accuracy had to be above like 50%.
Yeah.
Most of them headshots. And then, dude, as soon as we went online, it was good. That game was so good online.
It was on the theater.
Theater, best map.
Theater was the one that we. That's where we did our damage on theater.
Yep. That's probably one of my all-time favorite multiplayer maps too.
That was the only game where we switched roles.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. The only game where I was sniped.
Yep. And I was running in there like an asshole. Or shotgunning, yep.
Yep, with your fucking nuts out.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's the only game. I ran that little shorty sniper. I forgot, what was it, the 700? No.
The PSG? No, you didn't run the PSG.
No, not the PSG. The little shorty bolt action. I can't remember what the hell it was called.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think it was the 700.
Was the 700 in it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sniper. Let's look it up.
I don't remember. I just remember my kit was stupid because I ran like the sniper, but I ran like the fucking the full armor.
Yes. Yeah, I think I ran mid.
Yeah, so it took me forever. It took me forever to get to my spots.
That was another thing too. That was pretty sweet.
Your armor affected your
like your move speed and the damage you took.
Yeah, your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was kind of ahead of its time.
So there would be us. I'm trying to find your sniper. The Scout Tactical. That's it.
That's the shorty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that name.
That's it then.
There was the L8.
I remember the L98.
L96.
96.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
is that?
What is this? What's this?
And I remember the SR. They had like the SR10 or whatever, right?
Get out of your ads. Oh, that's a shotgun. Okay.
Yeah, they had the SR.
There it is, the Magic 870.
Yep.
Most broken weapon in that game. Stupid.
Red.
Halo.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Halo.
Dude, okay, so get this.
Oh.
All right.
They go.
Talk about Christmas noobs. Last for Christmas, before I went to work, there was there was all the little kiddies over at my parents for Christmas.
Ugh.
And they were playing Halo 3. Yes, Halo 3.
Ooh.
And I was, of course, it's free for all, and I was dominating because.
Yeah, of course.
You're right. And then they said, oh, and Brandon was playing too, so he was also playing. And then they gave me a rule that I had to play one-handed. So I'm like, okay, of course. So I picked the map because I had the handicap. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I'm picking map. So they're like, okay, that's fine. So they let me pick the map. That was their first mistake. Well, that was their second mistake. Their first mistake was thinking they could win in the first place. But so that was their second mistake. So I picked Snowbound. Now, I don't know if you remember Snowbound, but it was the the map where it had two bases, kind of a small map, had two bases on each side of the map, and they were interconnected by underground tunnels.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then above ground, there was that little bunker where the ghost was.
Yes.
That no one really played around with because it's kind of a hot mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked that map, and I picked that map purposely because it has the door. The doors are blocked by the force shields.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got maulers and shotguns. So that was my plan.
Just grab a shotgun and...
Yeah. So initially I was trying to fight on the outside, which was a mistake with one hand. So you can imagine how this was going. So my original plan was to hop in the ghost and just wreak havoc with the ghost. And it worked out for a little bit. But eventually they got me out and I couldn't get back in.
Yeah.
So that was when I grabbed the shotgun and I ran down into the bottom where the force shield doors are. And dude, it was game over. Yeah, dude. They
had to come to you at that point.
Yep. And all they had to do, what they should have done was completely ignore me and just fought each other. Just leave me to rot in my tomb underground.
Oh, so you all are still playing FFA?
Correct.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they just kept coming.
They kept coming for you.
And I just kept steamrolling them with the shotgun. It was good. Yeah, they were a little upset.
Wasn't it?
I love beating up on the little kids. It's so much fun beating up on Christmas noobs.
Yeah. Wasn't it against your dad? It was like it was like hand grenades only.
No. So against my dad was rocket launchers only.
Yeah.
And I beat him 50-0. Wait, he didn't get a single kill with rocket launchers.
Riley, I thought it was grenades.
No, with rocket launchers. He couldn't get a single kill. It's phenomenal. That's absolutely terrible. Phenomenal. And then in Halo 2, this was back in the Halo 2 days. So this is going way back.
Yeah, which are the best days.
Mm-hmm. He sat on my right hand. He said, "You're only allowed to use one hand, and so you don't cheat, I'm gonna sit on your right hand." So now he's So now he's making me use my weak hand, and he's sitting on my right hand, so I can't, there's no off the cuff reactions I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still beat him. Phenomenal. But the 50-0 Rockets is the one that he is.
That's what it was, Rockets.
Yeah, he's upset about that one.
He probably still to this day.
Yes.
Tosses and turns at night.
And I'm going to specifically send him this particular podcast to listen to.
So he can
relive
so he can relive that cackle at the end of the match.
Yep.
That you had.
Yes, that annoying.
That cackle that.
Yes, that makes people rage quit and throw their controllers till they break. And it's funny because it's to the point where I'm cognizant that I do that, so I try to curb it. But me trying to curb it is
you're just making it worse.
Yeah, it's just adding further salt into the wound.
Yeah, you're just oppressing it, and then so when it comes out, it's just
it's just all the more egregious.
That's funny.
Good times.
That's something I miss is just rage smashing controllers. That's a good time.
Dude, Dark Souls was the game that did that for me.
Dark Souls is the game that got you?
Yeah. Yeah, the first Dark Souls.
I think
I was legit upset at some points.
I think my number one culprit was like Madden, sports games.
Oh,
that was just.
There's a lot.
I've definitely lost some controllers in Madden in the past.
There's a lot with those games that's out of your control too. So usually, when you die or whatever, you can't get past a certain point. If it's your fault, you can.
Probably your own fault.
Yeah, it's easier for you to get through it. But with sports games, dude, you got RNG on top of RNG, and you gotta rely on AI and 20 different.
It's all up to the AI and the
what
CPU.
A hot mess.
Yeah, it's enough to drive you mad, and it has. It has definitely costed me some controllers in the past.
I don't know if I've ever broken a controller though. We've gone through a few Guitar Hero controllers, not from Rage Quitting, but just
from like breaking the buttons. And the
Expert
the strummer.
Yeah, Expert will do that to you.
Yeah. Well, I know, like on the PS4, like fucking Mortal Kombat's claimed a couple of mine. The sticks.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like the rollers on the bottom of the sticks is wear out.
Oh,
they get like stuck now.
You use the sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how you do that.
It's easier to do like when you gotta like roll like down backs, down forwards for your combos.
No way.
You can just roll it.
No way. D-pad all the way. Yeah. I'm very in.
I only use the D-pad for like movements like dashes back and forth.
Yeah.
But like if you have to like roll movements for combos, you know, they hit like your special moves and shit. I use the stick. Quicker.
Yeah, I can't. I'm less accurate with the stick than I am with the D-pad.
Yeah, I use the stick. It's definitely like worn out, like two sticks. So
I can
different controllers.
Yeah, I can see that though, because that's
because you're always like on top of that stick, just pressing down on it.
Right, and it's a lot of burst action for that stick to.
Yeah.
Especially like the ones where you gotta go down, forward, back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. But actually, I was thinking about that. I think last night I was thinking about it. The stupid little Switch controller, the little fucking panels, those things are holding up pretty well. Like,
I don't even know what a Switch controller looks like, dude.
It's just the sides of the Switch come off, and you can put them in like a little.
Oh, that's right.
And it turns it into a controller.
Yeah.
And not only does the battery on those last like quite a while, you know, compared to like the PlayStation, but like they're actually taking quite a beating. Like I've been on it. I've been on them every day.
Did you get your?
I'm not having any problems.
Are you? You said you're using the little knobs or whatever, the 2 pieces.
Yeah, you could buy like independent controllers that like link up to it.
Yeah,
I'm literally just using those 2 side pieces, and then it's like a cradle you can like slide them into, and it turns them into like a controller.
Because that makes sense. You should get yourself like a real controller.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. Come like November.
Best Buy controller for Switch, $20.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Yeah, they're cheap. Well, that's the thing though. It's $20. Like,
how is a Nintendo controller $20? But Sony and Microsoft are selling theirs for like 60, 50, whatever.
There's probably
no demand for them.
Like 5. Probably no. Yeah, no demand. The technology's probably like less. There's probably like no vibrators.
How the hell?
But I mean, who makes that fucking thing? Mad-Catz, like.
I think Nintendo probably makes
probably.
Yeah, Nintendo official license.
Yeah, but you get what you pay for though.
Dude, Mad-Catz is the worst.
It was junk. If you
bought
something that said Mad-Catz on it,
yeah, dude,
you know it was garbage.
Yes, I have never had a Mad-Catz product that actually worked longer than like a week.
What sucked is that like for whatever reason, like during that time, like PS1, PS2, like time, they were like the premier company.
Yes, because I think they were like one of the only companies making peripheral products.
So you just kept buying their shit, and it would always fucking break.
And like their controllers were sweet though, like the feel, the fit.
Yeah, but then it worked for like a week. You'd be lucky if you got a week out of them, dude.
They just didn't work.
They're garbage.
What are they up to? Are they still around?
I think like someone bought them out. I remember we looked into this like a year ago.
Oh my god, dude!
It was like Astros? Isn't like Astros like a product of Mad-Catz or some shit, or Astros bought Mad-Catz, or?
I thought Astro was a product of Logitech. No.
Oh, something happened to Mad-Catz. And I remember we looked into it one time. We were like, dude, what the fuck?
Look, can you go on? Dude, look up. Just type in Mad-Catz and go to images.
Oh, it was Triton. Triton, Mad-Catz own, and it's like Triton. That's what it was. Yo, have you seen like their gaming mouses?
No, that's what I'm looking at. That's why I'm like telling you, look, this dude, man.
Okay, I'm not even gonna waste my time looking at
Look at this thing.
I put it down. It has like a piston in the middle of it. Like, what is that thing?
It's like a screw of some sort. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know.
Dude, do these things actually?
I got this like Corsair, dude. Perfect.
There it is. Mad-Catz Xbox. There's the controller. There it
is.
is.
Pulled up.
Yeah, dude. I should put this on. I'm gonna have to learn how to. Yeah.
There you go. People can come and chime in with their worst Mad-Catz products.
Oh.
What was the biggest piece of shit you bought from Mad-Catz? The controllers, yeah.
I think, dude, I think their controllers are the worst. I mean, look at their mouse. There's no way that thing functions.
I took like one good look at it and I just.
Is Mad-Catz still in business?
I'm not even.
Bankruptcy. Mad-Catz ceased operations on March 30th, 2017. Rip. Feels bad, man.
Did Triton with him or what?
F in chat for Mad-Catz.
Nah, fuck him, dude.
What happened to Triton? Mad-Catz sells off Triton.
They sold them off?
A sale of the Triton brand was recently announced, being purchased by California-based company Silky Sea Incorporated.
Okay, what? Yeah, so Triton's dead.
Let's see what Silky Sea Incorporated. This is just going to be a Google podcast.
You're just going down a what is it? You're going down a rabbit hole
right now, dude.
Yeah, I would just cut it out.
I gotta know. I'm deep in.
Next topic, dude.
I'm into the walls of the beast.
Yeah, I don't think the listeners want to listen to you deep into the walls.
So, in other news,
you're just over there, just.
I am.
Golly, dude.
So I hear you're making more kids rage quit in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, dude.
Come on now. Have you gotten any? See, these viewers need to get up at you on Mortal Kombat.
I've lost twice now. I lost once last night.
Oh, scrubbing it, dude.
I'm like, but yeah, I don't play a lot because like I don't know if it's my connection or their connection, but I've always had like
excuses. Here comes
the connection.
Here come the lag.
I'm still winning. It's just why I'm not playing as much because it does get frustrating.
How is the netcode on Nintendo?
So you could buy a LAN adapter, and you can plug straight in.
Oh, you're going Wi-Fi?
I'm going Wi-Fi right now because I bought a LAN adapter, but I didn't realize it needed to be like a specific LAN adapter. So there's like Type 1 or Type 2s, and like Type 1s have like their own, what's that code? MAC address on them.
Okay, yeah, this is.
And then Type 2s don't. So I bought a Type 2. I didn't know that, and so Type 2s are meant for like PCs and shit.
Oh, okay.
Where I could like click on like the plug-in and get the address from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
So I didn't know that. So I bought a Type 2 not knowing that, and then it didn't work. So I was like, what the fuck? And then because of Corona, I can't return it. So
sell that on Facebook Marketplace.
I took a $50 hit on that. Oh, dude, I already made a sale. I put this necklace up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, within an hour, I had 4 hits. And then this lady drove all the way from Anchorage down here to Eagle River. Up here to Eagle River.
How far of a drive is that for you?
Depending on where Eagle River or where in Anchorage she came from, it could be anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes.
20 minutes.
She drove all the way out here. No. The way like Alaska works is.
You got a picture of this necklace?
I'm not gonna share a picture of this fucking necklace I stole, dude.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's just a cross that I bought Voldemort and I ended up selling.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to describe this. So imagine okay, like you're in New York, right? Imagine there's like the 90, right? The highway.
Okay.
The 90, it goes east or west. And then there's all you can take like back roads. You can take like the 219. You can take the 75. To get to wherever you need to get to.
Correct.
Now imagine that those roads didn't exist, and the only way you could get from North Collins to say Buffalo is the 90.
Oof.
That's it. No back roads. I couldn't take the 75 into Hamburg, hop on the 219, skip all the highway traffic.
Mm-hmm.
It was only a highway. That's how Alaska is. There's no back roads that can get me from Eagle River to Anchorage. I can only hop on the Alaska, the US 1.
Rough. Feels
so
bad,
this
man.
lady drove the 1 all the way up here.
How long did it? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then so I'm like, all right, well, just like meet me at the Walmart. So I kind of felt bad. So the Walmart's like the first thing you hit in Eagle River. And like I'm further in, and so I drove over the meter there, and so I had 4 hits on it within the hour of me posting it. I had one more bite on it when I was driving to this lady, the meter, and then I had one more bite on my way back home before the flag was sold.
So you put this up, and within an hour you sold it.
Yeah, and I had 6 people interested.
Holy smokes!
Within an hour, dude. And then I put like a pair of sunglasses on there. And I've got like 4 bites on them already.
Nice. Put your Type 2 thingy up there.
Probably that. I'm gonna put my Nintendo 3DS on there, dude.
Put everything. You got 3DS?
Yeah, I got the 3DS.
Do you play it?
Not anymore. I got the Switch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What you want?
God no. No, I don't want. No. Listen, if I'm gonna play some Nintendo, I'm busting out my N64. I still got.
Nah, dude, you're busting out the GameCube playing Metroid Prime. You're playing that fucking Lord of the Rings game. Fuck, what was that game called, dude?
The Third Age, dude. Oh my God, you want to talk? Oh Jesus! Look, how many times did we play that game?
4. We did 4 complete playthroughs.
The hardest. Okay, I know which one it is.
And it was like 90+ hours of playthrough.
Yes. Let me ask you what you believe the hardest fight in that game is.
Oh, that bullshit at fucking Helm's Deep, dude.
Thank you. That's what I was. Yep. Dude, remember how long it took us? That
whole fight alone took like an entire day.
It did, yes. We literally had to take a dinner break.
Yeah.
We literally took a dinner break, yep.
Ate like your stove like chicken patty.
Yeah. The chicken patties and French fries and
that you could in the stove or in the oven.
The pizza rolls, Totino's.
The pizza roll. Ooh,
pizza rolls. I still eat that today.
Man, I was gonna cook up halibut tonight, but I might make some pizza rolls.
That's what, dude. I'm telling you.
I bet you still make the same bullshit now.
Absolutely, dude. I have
plain chicken patties, oven cooked French fries, and pizza rolls.
I haven't changed a little bit.
Pizza bites.
I have simply just expanded on adding like wild rice or something to it.
Whoa, you're eating rice, dude?
Or chicken or whatever, like real chicken. I'll go out and get some real chicken.
I can't believe you're eating rice. I can't believe that texture is not.
I'm telling you.
Too icky for you.
It is literally all the same stuff. I eat like I'm 5 still.
What was it that got you? Oh, mashed potatoes, dude.
Ew. Gross. Oh,
mashed potatoes. The texture of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, but when I was like a wee little baby, mashed potatoes and applesauce. Oh God, what was it?
They're about the same.
I think
I can see applesauce.
But what I'm saying is they would mix it. They would mix mashed potatoes, and I think it was yes, and like I guess I couldn't get enough of it. It's absolutely disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's probably why I don't like it now, because it's just post-traumatic stress disorder.
You sure you want to post that online for everybody to hear, dude?
I don't care.
How you ate mashed potatoes and applesauce?
I think it was mashed potatoes and applesauce.
Oh, that is disgusting.
They would mix it up and fucking serve it. I'm like, that is...
You used to... It was... Okay, so this is two funny incidents I'm thinking of now that we're just sitting here bashing on you. That's how this podcast turned out. It was you had to dry the handle off your door, right?
I still do, yeah.
Car door.
I still do.
Because you just hated touching a wet handle.
And if I don't dry it, I only use one finger, so it's Yeah, I still do that.
I remember that, and then I remember when we drove home from like GameStop that one day, and it was you have already been driving for like 6 months, maybe a little bit, and you just discovered that your parking lights weren't your low beams, and yet you were never actually using your high beams. Do you remember that?
No.
What's that side road? It doesn't. What's that side road that connects the 20 to 62?
Oh, I think maybe I do. Oh, and then I was all like shocked because like how I could see everything.
Yeah, because we were driving. What's the name of that road? It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I have no idea what the name of it is. And I'm down it like 100 times a day, and I don't remember the name of it.
And we were driving back that night. You were driving back. It was back when you had the Cavalier.
Hysterical. I forgot all about that.
A car, it was like right when we turned left onto it, and the car was coming towards us.
Oh my God.
And I remember you flicked your lights off, and it was just your parking lights. And then the car passed, you flipped them back on. And
I thought it was I turned on like the fog lights or something, or...
No, because you didn't have fog lights in that thing. You went down to your parking lights, dude.
Okay, whatever.
Just your ambers.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck was... I'm like, what the fuck was that? And you're like, I was just turning my high beams off. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, bro, those aren't your high beams.
That's fucking hysterical.
Those are your headlights.
I remember that.
I had to teach you how to like flick that little lever forward for your high beams.
Yeah.
And you've already been driving for 6 months. Driving the car for 6 months.
Dude, I still hate driving to this day. Like, I fucking hate it.
Oh my God, dude,
that's funny as hell. I forgot all about that, dude.
That was so funny. Fuck, what was the name of that road, dude?
Oh God.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Google it. Google Map.
I'm gonna Google Map. Just keep talking, dude.
Yeah. That dude, I completely forgot all about that.
I did not.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Phenomenal.
Oh, great game. That was
back to our original.
4 discs long.
Was it discs?
It was.
Oh yeah, it was definitely discs. Yeah. Yep. Dude, I remember the first time I had a multi-disc game.
Was that Shadigi? The name of that road? Yeah, Shadigi Road.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
There it is. Because there's the 90 overpass.
Yeah, Shadigi.
The 20. There's that grave. Yep, there's the graveyard. Yep, Shadigi.
Yeah. So I remember the first time I had a multi-disc game. I think it was the Star Wars for PlayStation 1. And like my mind, I couldn't.
No, dude. No.
I had no idea. Dragoon. No. Dragoon was after. Because I knew how to switch.
After Star Wars?
Yes, because I knew how to switch discs after I had Dragoon. Because Star Wars taught me how to switch discs. So I would, when the prompt on the screen came up for you to switch disc, I'd be like, okay, but,
turn it off.
Right. Me being an idiot, I would turn off the PlayStation, take out the disc, put disc 2 in, and then wonder why nothing happened. I'd be like, what the fuck? I don't know how to do it. It was so mind-blowing to me. I had to leave the console on to switch discs.
And pop the tray open.
Yep.
I still have that game.
Dragoon?
Floating around. Legends of Dragoon. I still have all 4 discs.
Phenomenal.
They're with my parents right now.
Easily one of the best games ever.
Oh, best game of all time.
Yeah.
It was the first game where you actually got attached to like characters and their storylines.
Yep.
And then the turn-based combat where you actually had to like
think.
You had to use buttons. You had to like actually do the combo.
Yeah. Yes.
No. You know what I mean?
And then the more you used it, it got stronger and leveled up and.
Yeah, and then there was more. There was like more buttons you had to hit for like the combo to be better.
Yes. Yeah. I remember King Albert, dude. King Albert, he's my boy. Gust of Wind Dance combo.
And he replaced Lance.
Yes.
Because Lance died.
Feels bad, man. Lance effing Chaffer. There's another shout out for the night.
I don't know how I'm remembering all this right now. I remember Lance's Gust of Wind Dance was super slow. And then when you got Prince Albert's was super fast.
Yes.
And I remember that fucked with me every time.
It was so OP.
Mm-hmm.
If you could get it, because it was one of the harder combos to nail down.
Yeah, it was like 9 hits.
Yes, it was retarded.
Yeah. And then the sleeper character in that game, and I didn't even realize it, was actually Shayna.
I don't think I ever had a playthrough where I used her more than I had to.
So yeah, I did the same thing, but then like when I rebought it, and then I was just like, I played through it once, used my typical setup, and then I played through it again. I'm like, I'm gonna use the Shayna chick, and probably the most OP character in the game. Like, if you actually stick with her.
Is she a healer? So okay, so I've never actually played.
She's pure like heals, immunities, and AOE.
Okay, so that seems pretty powerful for that, because that game, AOE is like king.
Yeah, and that's what she was. It was AOE and heals, and.
So what was your original setup? Your character setup?
It was I used Dart.
Yep.
I used Kongo, the giant.
Yep.
And then I used I can't remember her name.
Rose?
Yeah, the dark chick.
Yeah, Rose.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that was my original setup.
So we were pretty similar. 2 out of 3.
Because Rose had a leech. She could leech health.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that was my healing.
Dart, Rose, and King Albert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You had to use Dart.
Yeah.
The old guy.
That's right.
What was that old guy's name?
I know it's wrong, but
with the lightning punch.
Yeah, I know I'm wrong, but I'm thinking Tekken.
No, don't even say.
Yeah, I know. Let me look it up.
Itachi. Don't even say.
Legend.
He was actually pretty OP. He was actually really strong too.
Yes, he was. Oh, Maru was another one. Holy crap.
Maru, that was the chick with the sledgehammer, yeah?
I remember I tried using her once, and
I fucking hated her.
Right.
Well, you got her so late in the game.
Haschel.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So it was close. Heihachi, Haschel.
Yeah, he was super strong too.
Yes.
He stuck with him.
And Kongo was one of the characters you could get early too.
He would get him. Like, the game would hand him to you by disc 3.
Correct.
But you could get
him in 2.
The very beginning of disc 2 in that town where you compete in the Gladiator.
Yes. Correct.
If you did like one of the side quests, you have to find him.
And that was the hardest thing about that game, was like the side quests, because nothing was given to you. Even like
there wasn't even like a quest menu to open up. Like, oh shit, what am I doing right now?
Even the main quest, you had to have a mental checklist, and you had to track it on your own.
Well, you had to actually read the dialogue.
Correct.
And I'm gonna tell you what. Back then, that was like the norm, but like now, that sucks.
We would not have the patience for it.
Because I'm playing Divinity, right? Divinity 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Divinity 2 is kind of the same way. Now that like I'm getting a little further into it, I'll mash through texts, through chats,
mm-hmm.
and then it'll be like log updated. And I'm like, oh fuck! And then you click on your log, and it'll just tell you like what you have to do.
Yes.
It'd be like, oh, the quest is okay, kill Alexander, but in that chat I just blew through, the dialogue will tell you like where he is.
Yes.
And then it won't tell me in the log and then I'll open my map and it won't be marked on the map, and then I go to like rehab that conversation again and I can't.
It should be.
It's just like,
isn't the conversation logged into your notebook?
Fuck. Not all of it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played that one.
Yeah, no, not all of it. It'll log like important notes, but like it literally won't tell you like where to meet this guy at. And if you blow through the conversation, you're just like,
man.
Shit.
Dude, even Brandon was obsessed with Dragoon.
Well, we got that game off that. Okay, so here's trip down memory lane.
Yes, the demo discs.
Sony did the demo discs.
Yes,
the 4-game demo discs.
Correct.
And that game was on the demo disc.
Yep, and we had to have it.
I made. So this was super early, right? I made my dad use his little colored Mac PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went on eBay on Earthlink net.
Oh my god,
Fucking
Earthlink.net. Jesus.
Earthlink.net on his little blue Mac fucking PC. Went on eBay like when it first came out, and he found it. It took like, I don't know, a month to get to the house.
Longest month of your life. Just replaying the demo over and over and over again.
Yes, just waiting for it. And I remember when it came in, it was all the original discs, but it wasn't in the original cases. It was in like those little large
sleeve,
black DVD cases that some guy Velcroed four together.
Oh my god, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I remember that vividly.
Oh man,
and I still have that game at home. My parents have it with them now. I don't have it up here, but I still have that game, and I got no way of playing it because the rumor is that the PS5 will not be backwards compatible.
Xbox is, so
Xbox is,
yeah.
So that's like the big rumor that PlayStation is going to shoot itself in the foot.
Exactly, they're gonna kill themselves.
Because that's the number one like gripe is that people want backwards compatible consoles.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, because like
they won't do it, and companies won't do it because there's no revenue in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, if they don't make the 5 backwards compatible, I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 1, dude.
Dude, you could get one. I
don't care.
Go to what's the retail store that sells really old gaming stuff? It was like Oogie Games. Oogie Games, I think.
Yeah, there's none of that shit up here. I remember when I was in North Carolina, the closest one was Raleigh. It was about an hour.
You could probably find one
where I was.
Probably find one on eBay.
Well, there's a used game up here. Game store up here somewhere. I don't know the name of it. I know some of the guys at work go to it. I haven't been there yet. I've been slacking.
Oh, I hate when I...
Do I not even have eBay on my phone?
All right, so you can get a PS1 on eBay for about... It looks like they're selling for about $90 max.
Damn, dude. How much did those things cost brand new when they came out?
PS1?
Like 98 or whatever, dude.
Google tells. PS1
original price.
Release original. This is probably gonna be too big of a thing for. Okay. The console went. That's funny. The console went on sale in North America on November 15th. No, that's PS4. Come on, man.
Whoops.
Okay. PlayStation. September 9th, 1995 for $299.
$300?
For $299. Yep.
And what year? 98?
95.
$300 in 1995?
Yep.
Holy fuck! I wonder why I never had one. That's a lot of fucking money in 95.
How much was the GameCube? Oh, 2000. N64. That's in the same. Yeah, okay, so there you go. Nintendo 64, September 29th for $199.
$300 in 1995. What is that now? What's the inflation on that? That's a lot of fucking money in 95, dude.
Inflation.
That's like a week's paycheck.
Oh, not definition. I hate that, dude. Calculator.
Holy shit.
Let's find out.
Inflation calculator.
If in 95, I purchased an item for
$300.
We'll just do 300. Then in 2020, the same item would cost. Calculate. $504.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's crazy.
So we'll say 200 for is so 200.
Yeah.
300 for.
Are we? I think we're on the same.
Yeah.
It was $299. You said. We're
Correct.
on the same website right now.
Correct.
$504.70.
Yep.
This is 68.2% inflation rate. Dude, $300 back in 19. No wonder I never fucking had one. No wonder I had that piece of shit Dreamcast, dude.
With like one game.
That thing was a piece of shit. It looked cool because the controller had like a little screen on it.
Yeah.
That you couldn't read.
Jeez.
Yeah, I had like one game for that. What game did I have for that?
Actually, I thought it was like you were a skeleton guy or something. Or am I?
Second I see it, I'm gonna Google it.
Dreamcast games.
Yeah, list of games Dreamcast. You weren't like a skeleton guy, but you were
like a Soul Reaver. No. I remember Soul Reaver. That was PlayStation. Yeah, it says right there, PlayStation.
Okay, that's not a good search engine. Just give me the list, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to like read through. I need to see the cover, dude.
What was the name of that stupid flying game for Nintendo 64 that was impossible to fly any airplanes in? What a terrible game that was.
Okay, I remember this game. I remember Rush 2049. I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's Quake 3. Unreal Tournament. Yep, those were in the Sega Dreamcast.
Wow, there were a lot of games for...
Okay, so you remember how we were talking about Jet Set Radio?
Yeah, dude.
The original Jet Set was for Dreamcast. It was Jet Grind Radio.
No kidding.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now. Code Veronica, that was on...
So is Jet Set Radio a sequel or like
sequel.
a redo sequel? Okay.
I think it's a sequel. Complete list.
What
I just need to see
phenomenal game that was. Awesome soundtrack.
Oh my! That fucking game, dude.
I know. I'm trying to look for it myself. I'm not. Like I know I'll know it when I see it, but
I need to see the cover. That's the problem. Because I'm trying to like read. I'm not reading all these from A to Z.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same list you are.
I'm not reading these. There's no way. I don't have that kind of patience. What is it? Fucking Sega. I know I'm not the only one that owned this, so I'm gonna say it, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Dude, I thought you were like playing as like a skeleton dude in like in a cemetery or something.
You were like a reaper, and you like.
Maybe it was Soul Reaver.
You're saying Soul Reaver? Let me click on it.
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, but I thought it was.
I remember Spawn.
Oh, Spawn was a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this whole episode is just gonna be us googling shit again.
But that's
that's how they all go.
That's really just like that's just life, though, you know. Like
oh no, I thought I found it. Never mind. Well, I'm on S's and I'm not. I probably already passed it. Oh my god, Sega GT.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal. Probably
dude,
still to this day the best racing game ever.
Dude, I remember
Sega GT when you could like auction cars in front of your garage.
Yes, my dad loved
Sega GT,
that game.
Sega GT is still my favorite racing game of all time. If I could,
Shadow Man,
because I was
Shadow Man.
Oh, Shadow Man. Let me see it.
Is that it?
Shadow Man.
With the guy holding this skull? No, that's N64. Andrew, it was
That's
on.
it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. See, I knew it as soon as I see the name.
I remember those stupid fucking glasses, dude.
I don't remember. I got YouTube.
That's it. This got a 9.1 out of 10 on IGN.
I have to.
I could buy this at Girl Games, dude.
I have to YouTube this.
For $2.
Shadow
this
Man.
was it. This was fucking it, dude. I had no idea what I was doing when I was like 8 years old.
Shadow Man Part 1.
Yeah, because I remember his fucking shit would glow blue. This was it. Nice as you. I could literally buy this.
Oh my god, look at it. Yo, dude. Holy
that was it.
Crap. I think I'm thinking of a different game though then.
What are you thinking of? You didn't have a Dreamcast. What are you thinking of?
I must be thinking of a completely different game.
That was it.
And Shadow Man just happened to catch my eye for you.
I'm so glad you said that. because this episode went for 2 hours of me staring into the screen.
Oh my
Are they still talking about this?
Phenomenal. Shadow Man. Acclaim Studios.
Damn, dude, you remember when they were talking about remaking this shit?
Remaking what?
Dragoon.
Oh, do they need to?
I'm just reading this right now. Coming at the tail end of PlayStation's life cycle mid-2020, Legend of Dragoon was okay, no.
Oh, 4D Tetris. That game. Do you remember 4D Tetris? Phenomenal.
Oh yeah, much as a generic. So okay, so fast forward to 2019, almost 2 decades later. Fans have presumed that Blueprint's PS5 project would be yet another remaster. Yeah, I mean that's the problem is that like it just keeps getting put in the back burner, dude.
They just need to buckle down, especially for.
I mean, so they remade like Shadows of Colossus of the Colossus.
That's right.
They're starting to like remaster some of the old Metal Gear Solids and Uncharted's.
You want to have some killer PS5 sales?
The game fell number 2 on the remake list, rival to Final Fantasy. So
yep,
that's what's happening. It's just it's a game that was there and then it burned out, and there was no sequel. No sequel because they did. If that game would have been broken up into multiple series instead of like one huge game, yeah.
And don't even remake it. Just do a remaster.
Just re-release. Yeah, just re-release it.
You could clean up the CGI graphics and just leave everything else. And then have that title be a flagship launch for your PS5, dude. There you go. Boom.
Too many kids these days, though, would be fucking...
They wouldn't have...
Like, what is turn-based combat these days, you know?
It's so good, though.
Turn-based combat's the best.
Like, and turn-based combat... You have to make the hardest, like if it's done right, like Legend of Dragoon was done perfectly. You have to make some of the hardest choices ever. And if you if you make a wrong one,
when you had that one sequence of fights where you had to fight all of the divine dragons again.
Yes.
You had to fight their souls.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was so fucking hard.
Yep.
Because it was one after another. So you couldn't go back and like restock on potions.
Nope.
You couldn't like upgrade your equipment, and there was no way to get out of there once you got in.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember one of my replay throughs, a couple years ago, I fucked myself. I had to start a whole new fucking
game
file. I had to start a whole new game. And that's like 30 hours in.
That's like disc 2, disc 3. That's disc 3.
Disc 3. Yeah. It's disc 3, just about to go to disc 4.
Yep.
Because it's the end of disc 3.
Yep.
And I remember I fucked myself. I had just like a bad team. I was trying like a new team, and I fucked myself. I couldn't beat it, and I had to start over like 30 something hours in.
That's awesome. Feels bad, man.
And you can't even do that nowadays.
Nope.
But they're talking about. I read it. They're talking about one of like the flagship games to come out with like PS5 is like a new Demon's Souls.
Really?
That's gonna be like one of the OG games with the PS5 when it launches. It's like a new Demon's Souls.
Now a Demon's Souls remaster or just like a new game that's like Demon's Souls?
Like a new game that's like Demon's Souls. So
okay,
it'll be obviously it's now in the Dark Souls.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's going to be like Demon's Souls, like a new Demon's Souls game.
Okay, I got you.
It's so funny. It shows like the break off in the gaming community because people are like, "You mean Dark Souls?"
Yeah.
It's like, no, the original Dark Souls was called Demon's Souls.
Mm-hmm. That was the real OG Souls game.
And it wasn't in English. And when it translated it into English, it just translated into Demon's Souls.
Mm-hmm.
And people just don't understand that.
Yep. Oh my god, I remember that.
And then what was that other game that was kind of like Dark Souls? but it was kind of like steampunky.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, yeah. They're thinking about doing like another Bloodborne for PS5.
Bloodborne was my favorite out of all the Souls series types games.
I didn't like the
Dude,
style.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved the style. That old gothic Victorian, loved it. I loved that theme.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was a good game. It just wasn't for me.
Well, what do you say we wrap this one up?
Wrap it up.
I think we've Googled enough history.
Yeah, I think we brought some flashbacks back.
Let's do some shout-outs.
Shout-outs?
Four Corners Cafe.
Oh yeah, we shouted out Four Corners Cafe.
Good old Western New York.
We shouted out Western New York.
We had one.
So I guess if we're already in Western New York, and I'm already wearing the shirt. Shout out Buffalo Sabres. Get your shit together.
You can say that about all Buffalo teams.
The Bills might have a good year this year.
Oh, dude.
With Tom Brady. Tom Brady is no longer in the AFC.
I hear that same thing every year.
No, but this is what happens. And so do I. And so what happens is every year is the New England Patriots always win the division because we just can't beat them. Because we can't beat Tom Brady, right? We always fall number 2 in the division. Mm-hmm. Always. Like the last couple of years, we're always number 2 in the division. We always fall in the wild card. But Brady is gone.
Okay.
Brady's gone.
Okay.
So now we actually have, it's still Bill Belichick. It's still New England. So, we're probably still going to get our shit pushed in. But at least this year, we actually legitimately have a chance of beating them.
No. Buffalo doesn't ever have a chance. It's Buffalo.
What was it? Last year? Was it last year? 2 years ago? Last year? It's a fucking Corona's fucking me up. Last year was our first playoff victory since, 99.
It's like expecting.
That's a good start.
Nah, fam.
We want to play. The only reason we were in the playoffs was because the Bengals beat the Ravens. So if the Ravens would have won that game, they would have taken our spot. So we got in because somebody else lost. So that's typical Buffalo fashion.
That's what I'm saying.
Not quite good enough, but we're still there. Typical Buffalo fashion. Not quite good enough.
They're there when everyone else fails.
Yeah, we're wedding crashers.
That's funny.
And then Sabres. Sabres is the same thing every year. First, third of the season, they're number 1 in the league.
Yep. And then
they're winning 10, 12 games straight, which is unheard of in hockey. And then they get that long week of rest where it's 4 or 5 days with no game, and then they come back from it, and they'll lose 8, 10 in a row.
Yep.
It's the same thing every year. It's been the same thing for 3 years.
Feels bad, man.
Get your shit together, Buffalo. Shout out Sabres. Get your shit together.
Shout out to my dad for losing 50-0 rocket launchers only.
Yep. Shout out to that nerd. 50-0.
Sorry, Pops.
Not even a single victory.
Nope. I thought we had another shout out on the
We had a bunch. We had a few. We had shout out Dr. Johnson again.
Nope, there you go. Who's your shout out to the new unofficial sponsor? What was it again?
The bucket of beer.
That's it, the bucket of beer. Shout out to the bucket of beer.
And then Moosehead Lagers.
Moosehead Lager, unofficial sponsor.
Yep. Unofficial sponsors. Those are also official shout outs.
Correct.
Yeah, we didn't really say anybody. We didn't really name drop anybody this episode.
No.
Which is a good start. I think we're on the right track on that one.
For once.
Yeah, for once. We didn't say anybody's full name and address.
Nope. And even if we did, we'll just blame the team, so it's not even our fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault for not texting me in the middle of this podcast.
That's right. Same with you.
Yeah. I feel like we're missing something.
That's what I said earlier. I feel like we said something and then we forgot to bring it up.
Oh, got it.
What is it?
Shout out to our Lord and Savior, Christie Mack.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not where I was going with it, but all right. There you go.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going with it.
There you go.
If you haven't subscribed to her OnlyFans account, go ahead. You know, you're just supporting American artists in this dire time of coronavirus and riots.
The Tactical Tuna has he has more than one OnlyFans account for her, so multiple accounts.
I will support all. Yeah. I have got 3 accounts going through the same email. Just giving her all my money.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I might start. You know what?
To the extreme.
This will be fun. I will. Yeah. Oh, this incel is simping. The simping incel, dude. That's gonna be like my sweet. That'll be my next anonymous.
I was gonna say that's gonna be your next alias. the next episode.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. But no, I was gonna say that I'm gonna make my own OnlyFans account, and then that money will subsequently fund her OnlyFans account.
That's funny. Sub to me to support Christie Mack's subscribe to me to pay for my subscription to Christie Mack's OnlyFans account.
That'll be like a GoFundMe. That'll be like a GoFundMe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pay for my Christie Mack OnlyFans subscription.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think that's it.
I might do that. I think that's it. We can't top that.
You got anything else?
No, I can't top that. I couldn't top that if I wanted to.
All right, guys. That's funny.
All right.
Thanks for listening. This has been Blame the Team, episode 3, Christmas Noobs.
Episode 3, the Christmas Noobs.
You can find us on
boys.
You can find us on YouTube.
Ooh.
That's
YouTube.
Right. You gotta do the plugs, boy.
I forgot about the shameless plugs. All right, so the plugs.
I know. YouTube. YouTube.com/BlameTheTeam. Blame the Team podcast.
Apple Podcasts. Blame the Team.
Yep.
Spotify. Still being some dicks. They're still being dicks. Still fighting Spotify.
And Twitch, which we still haven't used yet, but we're there.
I mean, that's on you until I get my PlayStation.
Yeah. I'll get there.
Unless
eventually.
I could stop. I could stop paying for my Christie Mack OnlyFans account. I could start putting that money towards PlayStation until PS5 gets out.
Listen, hold on. Stop right there. Listen.
That is a hard. Yeah, that is a hard decision, though.
No, that's not even the line you cross. That's a hard pass, my friend.
I will fall into debt before I cancel that subscription.
Yes.
That's funny.
That's it.
Yeah, no. I guess call outs.
Oh yeah, do
Nintendo.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, if you're on Nintendo, gamertag, DaggerDuck, find me. Beat me, I dare you.
It's just DaggerDuck?
DaggerDuck, because Prime was too long for Nintendo.
So just DaggerDuck.
That's how casual Nintendo is that I couldn't fit Prime.
Still, open challenge to all you nerds out there.
Open challenge to anyone Nintendo.
Mortal Kombat 11.
DaggerDuck, Mortal Kombat 11. I have a plethora of characters. I'm broadening my horizons now, so
get at them.
Get at me. And then I don't know if you have any calls. I'm thinking of any.
Nah, I'm playing single player games currently, so they're SOL.
So he's single and ready to mingle. So if you have anything you want to challenge him, then challenge him.
That's funny. There you go.
Single and ready to mingle. Now we're done.
All right.
Now we're done.
All right, guys.
All right.
Blame the team. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
You.